guys, Ash Lane here. Today I'm bringing you 3 elite ways to 3-star as a Town Hall 8. So it's going to be some next level strategy videos, first by yours truly with my baby account. So I've brought you a video on this before. It's kind of like a GoHoWi for Town Hall level 8. A lot of people like to bring some witches in the clan castle, making it a GoHoWi, but I just keep it with the max hogs in the clan castle, and I try to hit from 2 different directions. So let's see how I start this attack. I come in due south. I want to trigger that clan castle. You'll note in all 3 of these replays, we're not going to be luring the clan castles. We're going to be using a rage spell along with some wizards in this attack to take care of that clan castle. Now you can see I have a nice line of wizards coming in due south behind the troops. Here comes the barbarian king, going to drop that rage spell like I said. Now there is going to be a witch in the southeast corner, but the wizards are going to take care of that witch, no big deal. The golem's going to distract. Then we're going to have the hogs come in through the opposite side of the base. I like sending the hogs in this type of attack strategy in from, I like to tell where the barbarian king is headed towards, and then send the hogs in from that direction. So in this example, it was northwest. Now I send my max hogs in my clan castle. I send them in the eastern corner. I dropped that heal spell, but unfortunately they ended up hitting like every single spring trap possible there. So that didn't go as planned. So that heal was almost totally wasted. But this attack is so strong, I guess. It's such a great attack in that you can deal with mistakes like that. Maybe it wasn't a mistake, but you can deal with things that unexpected events like spring traps taking out all your hounds. And you can see I am able to pull off the 3-star victory. Now I have a golem still totally alive. They're only level 2 golems, and I have a couple golemites still alive as well. So I had plenty of firepower at the end of this raid. So that's a go-ho for you. Now I'm going to bring you some even more unorthodox outside the box attacks. This one by Sam I Am's mini from Buy Forever Clan. Shout out to Buy Forever Clan. Great clan, guys. Check it out if you want to take if you're looking for a nice friendly clan. So let's take a look at his attack force here. What he chooses for an army. So he has balloons. He has wall breakers, golems, Valkyries, and wizards, and he has his 3 heal spells. So let's see how he does this attack. I asked him how he thought of this strategy and if he uses it often, and he said he kind of just looked at the map and he kind of just played it all out in his head. You can see the loons, not only did they take out a couple defensive units, but they also were able to lure out the clan castle down to the south there. I'm going to speed it up a little bit here. Now he's only sitting at this point on his clan castle, 2 golems in the Valkyries and the wizards. It's going to use some wizards and a Valkyrie to take out the opposing clan castle, and here come the 2 golems. Kind of like my first replay. This time he has the nice spread on the golems, gonna sneak in a few wall breakers there. There they go inside. We have a nice backup crew of all those wizards. So in this example, the only difference would be just going to use some of the, instead of the hog portion of this raid, just going to rely pretty heavily on those Valkyries coming in due south. You can see he drops his heal spell, and the Valkyries on heal are very powerful because they have a lot of hit points for a ground unit. They're basically, besides the P.E.K.K.A. and the Max Giant and Golems, they have the most hit points, I guess, in Dragons for ground units, but they don't have the housing space, so they can be very effective as Town Hall 8. I've seen a lot of Town Hall 8 attacks, including the next one I'm going to bring you, using the Valkyries, and the best thing about Valkyries is they can withstand both splash damage and a direct contact with an archer tower or a cannon, and they're pretty decent. Now look at this. Just when you thought he couldn't have any more troop configurations in this army, he has the max hogs in his clan castle. That's what he was waiting on those last 2 heal spells for. They deploy due north, and they're going to make their way around to the last standing mortar. There's going to be a giant bomb, but it's just not going to be enough firepower left on the base to defend against this great attack. You can see there's that last archer tower, so that's the last defensive unit on the board. The Valkyries are still alive. The hogs get blown up all except for 1, so it's going to be a job for those last remaining wizards and the barbarian king and the Valkyries coming up north. What a cool attack. So balloons, Valkyries, hogs, wizards, you name it. He had a JIM. Very impressive attack. Impressive 3-star. That's one of those replays you want to really show your clanmates and brag about because you're just using such a cool array of troops. Now this last one by Ryan, Against Clayton from Clash with Ash clan, he's going to have another interesting army configuration. Call these next level attacks because so oftentimes you just see Hogs only, or GoWiPe only, or Dragons only, where Town Hall 8 is in a unique class where I feel that you can definitely incorporate balloons and Valkyries, and even a combination of balloons and Valkyries and Hogs, all in the same attack, and have a lot of success with it. Even against close to max Town Hall 8s like this one and the first one, you can really have a lot of success by bringing those golems and backing it up with a couple different types of troops. Now here you can see the Valkyries going towards the center of the base, and this illustrates perfectly how powerful the Valkyries are with their whirlwind attack on the heal spell. Now only level 2 Valkyries, but they're still very effective. So they're going to make their way towards the center of the base, still sitting on that heal and rage spell. Watch how patient this attacker is with the heal and the rage spell in this attack. So a lot of people, they feel kind of the pressure to drop their spells early on in the attack, but you can see he uses them at just the appropriate time when they're under that splash damage. Basically the biggest defensive liability, the biggest defensive firepower on the board against these type of attacks when he doesn't have a lot of meat shield left are the wizard towers. So you want to hold on to those heal and rage spells for when you're going to engage that splash damage. You can see with those 5 or 6 wizards still on the board, that mortar in that wizard tower create the biggest defensive danger point for the attack. Now at this point he kind of messes up on that rage placement just a little bit. He probably would have placed it a little bit more towards the east, and he would have been able to encompass the rest of those wizards. But either way, it's going to come down to it. But with that whirlwind attack and sitting on those extra couple wizards that came in due north, he's going to pull off this 3-star victory against Clayton. And he actually, at the end of the day, he actually has about 5 or 6 wizards still on the board, so it wasn't that close. It was another really impressive attack. They're all going to go to this builder hut all the way due west, but I guess that was a nice 3-star attack by Ryan, so props to him. And guys, thanks for tuning in. Please share with your Town Hall 8 clanmates, and as always, I will talk to you tomorrow, guys. Take care.